Y'all thought I was done, huh? Yeah. Y'all said, Drew's done with Madden 21. We're on to 22. Well, we are. We are on to 22. It's literally a day away. But I do this video every single year, okay? I have to give my final thoughts on Madden 21. I'm not going to talk about what it did personally for me as a content creator on YouTube and how it helped grow my channel. I'm just going to be talking about strictly like gameplay, how I thought the game felt, how I felt it played. I'm going to rate MUT content for the year, all that good stuff. I started to not even make this video, okay, because it's already way too late. I'm not going to be surprised if we don't get a lot of views. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't really care. But I guess I should start off by going over my in-game lineup. I'm not going to go too much detail because nobody really cares. I didn't go for 99 overall this year because I figured there's just no point. I mean, the only thing I'm missing is a 99 fullback and a punter, I think. But yeah, for an in-game offense, I feel like this is pretty good. Obviously, this is my God Squad 50 out of 50 hybrid Panthers lineup. This isn't the actual Panthers theme team. Defense, here you go. Who really cares? Y'all don't care about seeing my lineup. As far as MUT content goes throughout the year, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 just because I feel like they did a really good job with Ultimate Legends and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail of these. I'm just gonna let you siphon through and look at all the ones. These are the ones that we got like late in the year, obviously, that are 99s. You know, Jim Brown, Rod Woodson, all the big names. Julius Peppers, obviously, for our theme team. That was really good. Bo Jackson, Lawrence Taylor, all the Team Affinity content was really good for us theme teamer content creators out there. You know, I can only imagine it's going to be even bigger in Madden 22. So I really can't wait for these promos. NFL Draft, like, bro, this was probably the biggest promo of the year, especially since the amount of 99s that they dropped. Like, it was just crazy insane. Like Antonio Brown, Cam Chancellor, obviously we had AJ Boye for the theme team. We had these first rounders who are, it's a combination of legends and current players. They all did really, really well. This Deion Sanders, whose last card was already insane and didn't really need an upgrade, he got a 99. So had this 99 DJ Moore for our theme team was absolutely insane. I love this card still, as well as Teddy Bridgewater. So, you know, he was our 99 QB for the year, so he put in a lot of work for us. I'm not going to go too deep into the other promos. I will say I really did like the free agency promo. MUT Heroes was really big. Like, you know, we got that Brian Burns. All rookies, we got that's where we got the Jeremy Chin. Super Bowl promo was pretty solid, and Team of the Year obviously does good. It's like Team of the Year is my favorite promo every single year. It's when the cards really start to get good. They did a really good job with that. Of course, most feared NFL playoffs. Zero Chill is always the best, in my opinion, along with Team of the Year. And the 50 did really well as well. I really enjoyed the 50 cards. And before we get into the gameplay overview aspect of this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching me this year, and just thank you for all the growth and the growth that we'll hopefully continue to have heading into Madden 22 as we get into the Panthers theme team and other content, tips, whatever we decide to do. I just appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you leave a comment if you enjoyed this review, if you even watched it. Okay, I mean, honestly, I don't blame you for not watching it. I'm just bored. Also, make sure you turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time your boy uploads. You're not going to miss a single video heading into Madden 22. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll some clips from some games that I've played. You know, there's not going to be any, like, it's not live commentary. I'm going to post-com my thoughts and just have the gameplay going in the background for you guys to have something to watch while I'm talking. So yeah, let's go ahead and head into it. All right, so heading into this game that I'm going to show you guys today, as you can see, we're 9-0, got a little undefeated season going on. You know, not to flex, but you know, we were kind of on fire in our last head-to-head seasons in Madden 21. So, you know, you guys are seeing my NFC Championship game, and that's just the game I chose to show to play in the background while I talk about gameplay and my thoughts on it. So, you know, and right away, right off the bat, I want to make one thing clear. I will be playing on current gen next year because I still do not have a PS5. My mistake. I still don't have a PS5. So, you know, and honestly, I'm not really trying to chase a PS5 right now because one, they're so hard to get, and two, like, you know, the way that the game is changing and evolving, like with next gen and how players move, I'm just not really a big fan of it. You know, I mean, people have different opinions. The Madden community is so split on it. And, you know, I'm really glad that for Madden 22, EA decided to release 2 different versions of the game because of the next-gen consoles being so hard to obtain. So I will be taking advantage of that. We'll be playing on current gen once again. I just feel like current gen is just a faster-paced game, and like you have to process information a lot more, a lot faster, as I should say. And I just feel like the better players, like, I just feel like if I play somebody on current gen and they beat me, that they'll just be better, you know? Like, that's just my thoughts. Like, next gen, there's a lot more time to process. It's a little bit easier to play, but the player movement is just like they're running in quicksand. Like, Tyreek Hill turns like a Mack truck. You know, I'm not really a big fan of that. So I'd rather be able to stop and go on a dime, even though it's a little realistic. So yeah, that's just my preference. So enough about that. I want to talk about the AP system that they introduced this year for Madden Ultimate Team, and it had a lot to do with gameplay and how the meta was set as far as abilities and stuff. I'm a really big fan of that. Like, I thought I wouldn't like it at first heading into the year, but it really grew on me. And of course, when they raised the AP limit, you had room for more abilities to spread stuff out, you know, because last year in Madden 20, like, you could only put abilities on like 3 players on each side of the ball. And like this year, if you spread your AP system around, if you don't know what AP is, it means like ability points, and like you had an ability point limit on offense and defense. So I think they ended the year with 15 as the cap. So of course, different abilities cost different amounts of AP depending on how powerful they are. So like, for instance, the one step ahead, you know, increased man coverage ability for man coverage to be overpowered on your corners. We did have a bench press meta. You know, that was probably the worst meta that I hated. You know, I'll talk about metas a little bit later, but you know, back to abilities. On defense, it was really man-heavy focus to start the year, and then they transitioned to zone, like more zone pass rush abilities, acrobat on your corners. You know, after Christmas or, you know, Thanksgiving or whatever, that's kind of what the game transitioned towards. And I honestly, I was glad that it transitioned to a zone meta. I feel like the game got a little easier, and obviously you still see some man coverage here and there, but you know, for the most part, it was zone. And yeah, so as far as offensive metas, it's pretty much the same every year. Obviously, I'm a big fan of gun bunch, and I'll probably run that offense next year too. So, you know, if you guys were hoping I'd be running a different offense, sorry. I'm just way too comfortable in gun bunch, and I feel like, you know, it's going to be even better next year, depending on how the game plays. So yeah, but as far as other offensive metas, you know, trips tight end, you know, that's still a good meta formation. Trips tight end has a lot of good passing plays as well as running plays against the particular defensive meta this year, and the 45 quick base made that offense really tough to go against. U-trips out the Patriots playbook, that offense was really good. And and as far as defense goes, after the man coverage meta, obviously all you guys know, it transitioned to nickel 3-3-5 wide, which is a defense that I run and my opponent is running in this game. You know, double Mabel, you know, flats at 5, you know, the deeper flat set at 20-25 to cover the sideline, and then you just usered everything over the middle. Obviously, you have to make adjustments accordingly depending on what your opponent's doing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And back onto offensive abilities, Gunslinger, obviously, you know, really love Gunslinger. Aaron Rodgers being the best quarterback in the game with Gunslinger. He has the fastest release in the game. Really like that. And yeah, I mean, overall, I just really like gameplay. And like, I had the most fun. I feel like I got so much better as a Madden player. I came into my own shell, and I really feel like I'm a better offensive player than a defensive player. You know, as you can tell by what I was saying in my outro. You know, of course, the best defense is a good off. You know, I don't know what I'm saying, bro. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling too much, and that's what I was afraid was going to happen. But we're going to try our best to finish out this commentary because I just suck at post commentaries. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I feel like this game right here is a perfect example of like my play style this year and how, like, you know, just good defense, like a decent defense and outstanding offense on my end. And not saying every game went like this. I mean, obviously I didn't win every single game, but I mean, I really enjoyed the game and the state of the game. Like, as far as player movement, this is the best I feel like Madden has ever felt as far as player movement, which means like I don't know. I don't get why EA changes movement every year. Like, if it's already fine, like, why do they have to change it? I don't know, man. This is just me hating on next gen. You know, I really don't like next gen. If you can't tell, I mean, I've never played it, never plan on playing it. Obviously, it's the future of Madden, so I'm gonna have to get used to it eventually. Probably play it in Madden 23. But you know, all the comp players will be on next gen, so I mean, I guess that might be an advantage for us for playing on current gen. I don't know, but as you can see, we're capping it off right here, 28-7, finishing things off in this championship game. This will be my final Madden 21 upload. But yeah, overall, I would rate gameplay a 8 out of 10. And I just really enjoyed it, and I just hope it's the exact same next year. Obviously, every gameplay is different, but yeah, 8 out of 10. Now, I know everyone is super harsh with their gameplay ratings to end off the year because, I mean, by this point in the year, everybody's sick of Madden 21. I get it. You know, it's the same with every year. But me personally, I feel like this is the best Madden gameplay-wise that I've ever played. You know, that's crazy to sound. That's crazy. I know what it sounds like. It's actually not that terrible, okay? It wasn't that terrible to me, okay? I feel like the meta was good. You know, obviously the first set of defensive metas were terrible because like man coverage and you just ran your man abilities and all that stuff. It's kind of like a set it and forget it 0-man defense. I didn't really enjoy that part of the game like in the beginning early on, but after they nerfed one step ahead, I feel like, you know, I really enjoyed this game, came into my own shell. You know, I became a much more better Madden player, and every time I posted a video, I know there was only a rare case where I wasn't proud of the gameplay that I put out to you guys. So overall, I would rate my offense a solid 8 or 9 out of 10 for the year. I really feel like I'm more of an offensive player than a defensive player. Obviously, if you want to be good at Madden, you have to run a solid defense too. So, you know, I feel like I'm a better offensive player than a defensive player this year for sure. But if I had to rate my defense, I would probably rate it a solid 6 or a 7 out of 10 as far as performance and my ability to perform on the field. So yeah, guys, I hope I did a really good job. I mean, if I didn't, I'm sorry. You know, you can let me know in the comment section how much of a terrible YouTuber I am at giving game reviews. But if you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, please feel free to leave a like. You subscribe if you're new. We need all the subs we can get heading into Madden 22 because the Panthers theme team content. We're going to heavily focus on that as well as tips and practice mode as well to help you guys get better at the game. This is my last Madden 21 video. I'm for real this time. So yeah, I appreciate all the love and support you guys shown towards me this year. Like I said, we all can't wait to get our hands on Madden 22. Some will probably even get their hands on it today as I'm recording this video. Okay, it all depends on the 10-hour trial and how that works. Yeah, thank you guys for such an amazing year on Madden 21, and I'll see you guys in Madden 22 for real this time. Peace.